Hi everyone, this is Alan from BMW Mini Durham, back again with another video. And today we got a new arrival that is already sold. It is a 2022 Mini Cooper SE in chili red. Okay, so we have this 2022 Mini Cooper SE full EV vehicle with 181 horsepower. Wanted to shoot this vehicle because every single one I've seen so far has been gray. This is our first time seeing one in chili red, and I think chili red just looks really good. Now in 2022, the Mini Cooper did receive a facelift, also known as an LCI or life cycle impulse, and they did change the appearance of the front grille. They have the color going through there now as well, and they added these functional air ducts just in the lower apron, which will send the air to the brakes, which is great. Now, being an electric vehicle, this vehicle does benefit from the instant electric torque, and love that these cars have that slight power dome going on there, power bulge. And also love the fact that you could get blacked out mini badges this time around on this model year. Now this one has the 17-inch rail spoke two-tone wheels with performance non-run flat tires. These wheels look very good. You've got the S badging in the electric yellow color on the side scuttle, and the side scuttle has also changed in design for the 2022 LCI. This one has red mirror caps and red roof, so it's not often you see the whole car in one color because many people like to go two-tone. So I really like that this person has gone with all chili red. Chili red looks great. Now also, being the SE, we have it currently plugged in as we're waiting for them to arrive to collect their vehicle, so obviously we want to have it going out with a full charge. Now with this, I just wanted to show you, you have the plug up here with our level 2 charger or level 1 charger, but you can get this out at the bottom here as well. Sorry, I don't have enough hands. Just so that we can also get the level 3 DC chargers going so that we can have a really fast charge time. Now, I know that we advertise 181 horsepower and the car can go about 200 kilometers in terms of range. It can actually do more than that, but we won't advertise more than that for the fact that it'll be based on many different factors, including temperature, including how you're driving the car. So if you're somebody who's very good at driving with the one pedal braking, allowing maximum regenerative braking, and you're really good at coasting, then you could potentially get some more range out of this. As well as if you are in a situation where you're headed downhill for much of the drive, that will definitely also help in terms of getting more range. Now with the new LCI design, I know that we've done some videos before in the past of these cars, but just wanted to point out the lower rear diffuser has changed slightly, and all the cars get the British flag tail lights, which looks great. Now being the Cooper SE, you've got the yellow S badge, and you've also got this type of badging over here to let others know. But all in all, one of the best things about this vehicle is, instead of coming out with a brand new car that is just electric, we're taking an existing successful car and making that electric instead. Alright, so now being the 3-door model, I just want to open up the back here. So this does have the variable cargo load floor, so you could actually pull this out. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Alright, so I couldn't do that with one hand, so we're back. So I've removed this, so you can actually lift this up and put it up a notch. So if you fold down the seats like so, you can have them be much more level versus it being like this. So if you go down a notch here, locks into place. and it would go down a bit further. I just have some mats and stuff down here, so that's what that does. And also with the storage, so normally if you put the seat back into place, it would click into this spot here, but if you wanted a more square storage space in the back, then you could lift this up to have the seat come up and stop a little bit more prematurely. So let me just show you what that looks like. So I've just gone around the other side and put the seat up, so you can have it latch into there so that the seat is in a more upright position, but you get a more square storage space. And from the other side, just to show you what that would look like, so it would be like that. So that is what that little part is for. Now, if you lift this up, being the Cooper SE, down here you've got your level 1 charger that will be the slowest, cheapest way to charge your vehicle. It could take maybe about 26 hours or so from complete empty, which will never be complete empty, otherwise you probably wouldn't have made it to your home. There is also this little kit here that's got the Inflator Kit. Typically you have your wheel lock key and your tow hook in there as well, and there's also just a little spot down here. So once I present this to the customer, I'm going to just put that down there so it's out of the way. And we've just got the carpeted floor mats here because we've got the winter floor mats already installed on the floor, and I just wanted you to see that this thing can actually stay up so it doesn't compete with you when you're trying to get underneath there. And there are some handles up here on either side allowing you to close the hatch without touching the exterior of the vehicle, in case it was just washed or in case it wasn't just washed. Now, aside from the exterior chili red looking real spicy and hot, we've got the Chester leather inside here in satellite gray, and it looks really good in this combination. Now, I know that the seats may take a little bit more TLC to keep looking this good, but they look really good when they're cleaned. Now, also being the SE model, we've got this neat trim that goes around, and also in the 2022 model, the center display light that goes around is slightly different in terms of how it looks. It's got some type of pattern on it versus just being a solid light. Okay, so I've just popped the hood using the 2-pull system, so you have to pull it once to pop it, let go, pull it a second time to unlatch it. So let's go take a look at what is under the hood. The nice thing about that 2-pull system is once it's done, it alleviates you from having to find anything. You simply just lift the hood at this point. Now, once the hood is open, I just want to point out, you've got your washer fluid down here. There's your nice electric motor. You have your positive battery terminal in here, just in case if you need a boost or if somebody else needs a boost. And your negative battery terminal is this little post here. It may not be obvious, so just want to point that out. And because Minis have a large, wide, heavy hood, in order to close this hood, I would suggest bringing the hood about halfway, and from about halfway, just send her down. Please refrain from resting the hood down and trying to press it close in the center where the Mini badge is, because there is no latch under that portion of the hood. Entering from the driver's side, just want you guys to get a chance to see this one does have the heads-up display. So this is the Premier Plus trim, telling us that we've got a 100% battery charge, which is great. And I just want to show you what happens when I press the start button here. Oops. So everything's lit up. We've got our e-power meter on this side. Got our charge meter on the other side, and right now it's telling us make sure you disconnect the cable before you go driving. So also with the LCI design, all of them get the nice digital display here, and we've got a slightly different style steering wheel with different type of style buttons here that looks a little bit more updated. And also a big thing for this update is the entire infotainment system has been revamped. Looks much prettier, but it's still very similar to the last one in terms of what selections you have once you actually get in there. Now, down here, just want to point out we've got our driver temperature, passenger temperature, fan direction, fan speed, auto, and off. And down here, just wanted to show you this button here. So this is how you can change the level of your regenerative braking. So right now it's pretty much set to one pedal driving, but if you press this and the light turns on, it will reduce the amount of regenerative braking, so it will feel a little bit more like a traditional non-EV vehicle. Now down here, just want to point out we have, oh, let's see if I can get the angle. We have a 12-volt plug, USB-A, USB Type-C. Here's our gear selector, so the electric vehicles do not have a manual shift mode, which makes perfect sense. And down here you've got your electronic parking brake and your mini infotainment controller. Now, one of the other things I just wanted to show you is up here on the ambient lighting switch. Many hardcore Mini drivers already know this, but if you press this button, it will change the interior ambient lighting color. But you can also press and hold it if you'd like it to go into the disco mode. So you'll basically press and hold it, and you'll see it flash twice after about, I think it's like 8 or 9 seconds. You've got to hold it, and then it will endlessly cycle through all the available colors indefinitely. So that's a fun little mode too. Okay, so I just wanted to take you on a little tour of this beautiful 2022 Mini Cooper SE in chili red with the satellite gray interior. I think this car looks really awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.